Folks, thanks for joining us today. We are joined by another one of our awesome MSPs, Tim Tsutsumi from AI Technology Professionals. Tim, thanks for joining us today.
No, thank you for having me on. It's great.
Yeah, it's great. We do a lot of these. Folks, my name is Dave Yost. I am president of the MSPAA, and one of the things that we do for MSPs is exactly what we're doing right now. Tim, so you are the CEO of AI Technology Professionals. Tell us a bit about yourself and a bit about the company.
Gotcha. I'm Tim Sumi. I've been in the IT industry since 1989, give or take. So I've been around quite a while, know a few things, forgot a lot more. And then AI Tech Pros. I mean, we're based here in Richmond, Virginia. We're here to, provide stress-free IT solutions with a touch of humor and some compassion, making sure that businesses thrive without having too many tech headaches.
And you like using the term AI tech pros. That's normally what you go for, not technology professionals, right?
Correct. AI Tech Pro. Well, it doesn't matter. Either way, shorten it or keep it long. It doesn't matter to us. So.
Everyone knows you as that, right?
Exactly.
Great. So tell us a bit about, the company. Like, what is it that you do? And I know a lot of folks out in the world, they don't know a lot of the acronyms that tech guys use. We're geeks. We use that all the time, right?
Right.
Tell us a bit about the company. What do you guys do specifically?
Gotcha. We specialize in comprehensive IT solutions that's tailored to kind of like small to mid-sized businesses. We focus on cybersecurity, managed IT services. We do a lot of remote support as well as on-site support. And what kind of makes us unique is our commitment to trying to humanize technology. We try to bring humor and empathy into just about every interaction that we do. And we understand that, behind every tech issue is a human dealing with not only that tech problem that they're having right at that time, but also the
Sure.
frustration and the stress and the impact it has on their day and productivity.
You mentioned humor, and I have to mention this. I have to ask you this question, but you mentioned humor, and why I wanted to focus on that is because on your web page, on the very first page, you actually have one of your opening comments, and I'm going to read it here. Is like tired of IT providers who disappear faster than your TV remote, which I thought was kind of cool, actually. Forget everything you told them, like ancient history. So I can see the humor there. You obviously have experience, and the company obviously has experience dealing with folks who have gone through this. Is that about right?
Yeah, absolutely. We that whole humor thing. If you can interject a little bit of humor into somebody's day when they're having a really bad tech problem or a really bad tech day, we found that it helps. If we can do that. Sometimes they get a little angry at us, but by the end they're normally smiling. So.
Is it possible? I don't know if you can do this or not, but can you give us a story of something like that happened where you actually done that and it's actually worked out really well?
Yeah, I certainly can. We support, well, one of our dental offices was having a really bad time. They had their server went down, and everybody was kind of stressed, and dentist was very upset. And we went in, one of our technicians, to work on their server and get it back up. And you know, he cracked a few little jokes about some dental humor, and well, the doctor was kind of standoffish at first, but by the end of the thing, he was smiling. Didn't take us very long to get the server back up, and well, they were happy. So
And success all around, right?
exactly.
That's awesome. You mentioned dental offices, so my next question that I'm going into now is that your primary focus with your clientele? Are you focusing on the medical?
No, I mean we focus on quite a few different things. I mean we love our dental offices, we love medical offices, accounting, just about anybody who really needs some good IT help. We're here for them. Any client that wants to build a long-term trust-filled relationship. We're open to just about everybody.
So then the question that I have to ask is, I mean, there are thousands and thousands of businesses across the United States. do you guys operate across the United States, or are you located in Virginia? There you go. That's not better.
We are located in Virginia, but we do have offices in quite a few different places, from Washington State, California, Texas, Virginia, up and down the Mid-Atlantic region. So,
Okay, fantastic. One of the other questions I wanted to ask you during this interview was, the company name is AI Tech Pros, right?
right.
Otherwise known as AI Technology Professionals. But the term AI, how long has the company been around?
We've been around since 2004. And interesting enough, we kind of fell into this name. Our founder, uh, when he founded the company back in 2004, the name of the company was Active Innovation. Uh, so that's where the AI came from, not necessarily artificial intelligence. However, with that being said, that name we have definitely pushed ourselves to become some of the AI go-to people here in the Richmond, Virginia area.
Yeah, you can see where I was going with that question, right?
Yeah, absolutely. It's kind of funny, when we registered this name many years ago, we never would have thought that, AI would be as big as it is right now. So we get a lot of calls, purely about AI, I guess, because of the name. So.
And now that we're talking about AI, because it's the hottest topic right now, and it has been for a very, very long time, what is your perspective on AI? Do you guys focus on AI? Do you actually do AI for your clients?
We don't specifically specialize in AI. However, we do have a lot of clients who are very interested in learning more about it. Uh, we have a few of our people here on staff who've been taking a lot of training with AI so that we can start offering it more of a service. Uh, so, I mean, we're here. We're ready to kind of start offering it, especially the Microsoft Copilot ecosystem. So, we're comfortable with it.
What is your excuse me? What is your opinion like on the future of AI? Everyone asks this question, and there are so many opinions and there's so many perspectives on it. But another MSP is, what is your opinion on it, and where do you see this going?
I think AI has its place. You if you go look at movies, you're like, oh my goodness, here comes Skynet. But I don't feel it's going to be quite that bad. I think the big thing that we really need to focus on is letting businesses know that AI is there. They can use AI, but we have so many businesses that we've talked to that use the public versions of ChatGPT or the free
Yeah,
versions of Microsoft Copilot, and we gotta try and warn them, or like, I guess educate them, saying that, hey, you really need to pay for these versions, otherwise your information is kind of out there for not necessarily public consumption, but for public AI training.
yeah.
So trying to get that across to them has been kind of interesting.
Yeah, I think I agree with you there. I think a lot of folks are starting to realize that for some people it's way too late. I think I agree with you there. Okay, great. So now that we have AI in the company name,
Right.
even though it was unintentional, I think it works really well for you guys. I wanted to go on to your line of services that the company offers. Now, I've looked through your website. I've gone through it quite extensively. I know the line of services that you offer, but you highlight four or five key areas in your service offerings: business continuity, cybersecurity, cloud services, Office 365, and VoIP.
Correct.
Of those, cybersecurity is a big one. I mean, I think we all touch on that. All MSPs touch on that. Can you can you explain to us what your definition and what the company does when we talk about business continuity?
Business continuity is, or at least in our regard, when we go to talk to people, is to say, you know, how fast or how much, it's the whole how fast do you want to spend your money? Uh, Depends. It really relates to how fast you want to get everything back up and running. Or what is the risk that you're willing to take uh, for your business continuity and your backups. Going to, or do you want to be cloud ready? Do you want them to be able to be spun up in the cloud so that you can get up so much quicker and operating so that your business is back up and going.
Do you find that a lot of companies struggle with this part of business continuity?
A lot of them think that, oh, I got a backup, so I'm good to go.
Sure.
That's always true. I mean, as long as you have a good, solid backup and you're testing them and making sure that you are able to recover from them, then that's perfect. As long as that's what you want. Uh, and like I said, we just try to explain to them, how fast do you want to be back up and running? So that's where we go.
And do you help companies with a business continuity plan? Because a lot of companies say that we have them. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. I don't know. But a lot of folks don't actually have the plans that go with that. Is that something you guys help them with?
Yes, absolutely. Especially if they go for our services, we build a plan out from, you know, step one, what do you do here? Step two, step three, all the way to a full blown, this is what you do in case you're completely down. So we put a plans together and get a run book going for them and present it to them.
Okay, fantastic. I know there's other services, but there was something else I wanted to ask you about. And this comes back down to the humor, and it's very evident, just looking at the website, speaking to you, that you bring a lot of enjoyment to what you do. It sounds like, please correct me if I'm wrong here, but you enjoy what you do. Is that a fair statement?
Yeah, absolutely. Just like any other IT person, there are days that are very trying, but
Sure.
if you can try and look for the humor in it, or try and find a positive thing to focus on, it helps out a lot. So,
All right, and that leads me to this question. Please tell me all about Missy. So, and who is Missy? What is Missy? And give us give us an idea of what Missy is.
gotcha. Missy is the boss of everybody here. Missy is my operations manager's um, Labrador Retriever, and we love Missy. Missy helps us out a lot in that she will, we'll be getting off the phone, and how sometimes you're really frustrated. Here comes Missy, and she starts licking you, or sits there and just looks at you, and or squeaking her toy. Sometimes that can be very sometimes the clients are like, "What's that noise?" So, but yeah, Missy is awesome. She keeps us going here. She fires us all at least once per day, and then negotiates treats to for us to hire her, for her to hire us back. So,
So Missy is your company mascot. There we go, right?
absolutely, it's a bad day when Missy's not here. So,
Well, hopefully Missy stays around then, right?
absolutely.
Tim, let's get back to the tech side of things. One of the questions that I always ask MSPs whenever we do one of these interviews is that there are so many MSPs in the United States. You can throw a stone, you'll hit five.
Right.
What is it about AI Tech Pros that makes you guys different? Now, I think I know the answer to this, but I wanted to get your perspective on it.
Gotcha. What sets us apart in the MSP space is our people. Our unique approach and our core values. We don't just resolve tech issues. We try to create positive human experience. We One of the other things that we do is we have this thing we call tech retreats, where on we go out for service calls. We bring snacks. To help brighten their day because they're already having a bad day. So snacks sometimes help. Chocolate goes a long way with a lot of people. You wouldn't believe how positive a reinforcement chocolate can be. But our commitment to humor, empathy, we try to ensure that our clients feel valued and supported at every step along the way.
That's awesome. Yeah, I'll try some chocolate one day. Maybe I should get some chocolate out to some folks, right?
Chocolate can it greases the palms in many places.
And it really tastes good, to be honest with you.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think my favorite is the Belgium, but anyway.
Belgian chocolate is good. We don't
It
quite
is,
go that far. Yeah, Hershey's around here, so.
right? Oh, there we go. All right, great. So we're running up on time, but before we do close, I wanted to give you the opportunity to talk to the audience, to tell folks anything that you want to deliver to them. What is it, that one message that you would like people to walk away with today?
Gotcha. I guess the big thing for that I like to convey to people is IT doesn't have to be scary or stressful at all times. Um, we here at AI Tech Pros, we're sure you're not just getting the support. We want to make sure that you're not just getting the support you need, but also the peace of mind to focus on what you do best. And we're here to make IT as enjoyable part of your business as we possibly can.
Tim, thank you so much for the time. Thank you so much for the insight. Thanks so much for the message. And I have to say this, but thank you so much for the humor. It's very seldom I come across an MSP we interview who actually has a very approachable side to the humor aspect. I appreciate that.
Yep. Thank you, Dave. We appreciate it too.
So, folks, if you are watching, if you want to connect with Tim, please connect with him. He's on LinkedIn. The website is down below. Go have a look. Go meet Missy, the mascot. I'm sure I'm sure Tim can tell you all about that. But Tim, thank you so much for the time. I really appreciate all your comments.
Yep. Thank you.
Thanks, everyone. You have a fantastic day. Bye bye.